Alright guys, I'm Pierce here, and I like to do first sort of like do, and this is gonna kind of be my little review of Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast. Yeah, I knew I said I would be working on that free play challenge series. Don't worry, I will be getting to work on that. I just think maybe I should be doing with Iron Maiden instead. Just really get you guys involved with the game. If any of you guys play Summoner's War, I think you might end up liking this game. Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast, because there is similar mechanics to how there is similar mechanics to Summoner's War. How the overall feel and how the game is structured is much different than Summoner's War, though. By structured, I mean the features are structured differently. And also certain classes. Here's the thing. Here's one thing that I do like. You cannot evolve your characters 6 stars. So when you get a 5-star, and trust me, you can actually get a 5-star character or 5-star unit. That unit is at max star level. You can't get it to 6 stars. Because that's what I love about it. You basically get it right at its max. Because you can actually get a free 5-star. Free 5-star for completing achievements. This is actually the 7th day of me playing this account. My in-game name is Ryan Free to Play, and of course I got a very interesting rap. I got Viking Eddie, 5 stars, Viking Eddie. He's a party enhancer, apparently. Though he's actually a really good farmer now. I'll give him credit that. But I'm also working on our eddies. Oh, and by the way, save your eddies. Because all of them do have their uses. What I suggest sacrificing, as you can't really feed our characters to our to level them up. No, there's actually something called shards for that in this game, which is I find it a lot more interesting. And as mechanically, there is kind of similar to my magic element of Guardian. Though I still do like it. Though there is also uses for those 1s and 2 stars that you get. You can sacrifice them in this game for greater rewards. My advice to you guys, probably try your best to level them up as much as you can with your farmer. Once you get a farmer, I believe a great farmer would probably be that 2-star I mean, basically the aid that you get by completing the first area. But another interesting thing, there's a lot of things I can give this game credit for, because one, the free play model, it really does work. Because when I do see in-app purchases, they're usually quite cheap, and surprisingly, they don't cost all that much. And the beginner packs you get, I believe you can still get them. Though I haven't really seen them, though I believe it is still possible to get them. And when you bring in your account again, when you bring in a new account, by the way, I just turned 20 on Saturday. So happy birthday, yay! Yeah, because everybody talks about in-app purchases, and of course about companies can be very greedy about, though it seems like Nine Rock doesn't care about money. They want to create a free-to-play, a full-on free-to-play game, and of course expect people to play the game free-to-play. So that's why I don't really expect all that much. That's why you don't expect you guys to pay all that much money. Because honestly, if I remember correctly from the packs, you can get a 4-star, you could get a 4-star Carriage Driver Eddie, which is a multi-stat destroyer unit, plus 3 skill shards. Skill shards is basically how you skill up your characters, which is an interesting thing. You can skill up your characters using other characters. Using weaker characters or other characters. As in class. Of the same type. That's how not how this game works. You actually have to use skill shards, and of course they give you a whole crap load of them too. Well, for dailies and stuff, they still are quite rare, but I believe they're not as rare a resource as a Devilmon and the Summoner's Sword. The creators are quite generous, and also another fact I like about the game is the soundtrack is freaking awesome. I can just listen to that loading screen music all day long. It's such a good song and it's such a good soundtrack. Yeah. Yeah, that's another plus. The soundtrack is awesome, and of course, it's a flow taken right from Iron Maiden because they actually got the rights. They actually got the rights to the music. They're allowed to place in the game because the game is flow based on the band's mascot Eddie the Head. I believe that's what the character's name is called. Well, also your main character is, and also there's usually 3 slots for your Eddies, and of course you can only take in one. There's only one. You can only use one A at a time. They can swap them out if they're going low on health or something like that. Yeah, and also there's 2 other slots for your allies, your ally characters, and well, yeah, well, the only way you get a 3rd slot for your allies is through the dungeons. And in this game is basically there's I believe the Lord of Light, Lord of Light Magnus and Magus. Lord of Light Sentinel, Lord of Night Warrior, Lord of Night Light Gunner and Assassins, and there's that. You can take a total 4 characters in, and one of which is gonna be Eddie though. You can taking a 3rd character in there, and saving with Brave New Worlds area, you can take in 4th character and a 3rd person in there as well, and adding up to 4, and that includes your main Eddie. Yeah, and of course there's all sorts of different types of Eddies from all the music covers, which I just recently got an Iron Eddie. I'm not, please let me know in the comment section below if he's a gay unit or not, okay? Because I won't legit know. And of course, and he's a Gunner Assassin, which is always a plus. And also, another interesting fact is that you get a new Eddie every single time you beat those scenario modes. They're basically scenario modes, but they're really your main story. And of course, a good area to farm experience, I believe, is easily a 1st stage. on Madness. And of course, you do get a 3-star talismans. Oh, that's another thing I like to talk about. Talismans, which are basically kind of like your bread and butter in the game. Actually, they're basically your runes, except they operate a lot differently. There is no percentage-based stats with those. There is the talisman sets, which is 2 sets equals plus 15% attack for strength. For HP, it's 15% HP. For holy, it's 15% magic. And yeah, and there are certain talismans for those. In Madness, you get 3 stars of each, which are stronger versions. Okay, you can level up your talismans for runes instead of just powering them up to plus 15. That's not how these things actually operate. So you're going to have to stick with Blastas, and besides, Blastas are actually quite strong in this game. Because at 4 stars, an HP rune, I believe, gives off about like, I'm not sure of what, I believe probably like 5,000 HP at a low 40 max for a 4-star 8 health talisman. Yeah, I believe it's like 5,000, which is quite high. Especially if you're placing on a tank. And whereas imagine 6 of those things on it. That's like plus 30,000 HP. Plus the set bonuses. That's a lot of HP. Added. Yeah, do the math. 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Yeah. 30,000. That's a lot of HP. Because I believe a 5-star, I believe goes even higher. I'm not sure. Or it could be at 2,500, which is still like plus 115 HP, which is still quite a bit. The 5 stars is probably gonna be at like 5,000, which is still a lot. I'm not sure. Though, yeah, whenever you evolve your talismans, you can actually evolve your talismans, and of course that's how you gain the extra stats, which is interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Viking A I'm using as my farmer, and of course that's my rep for ours to use. You can use my rep if you want. He's really overpowered though, and really OP. 5 stars are really overpowered. In general, because they easily had best stats in the game. When you beat the 4th stage, you get a 4-star Eddie. The 2nd and 3rd stages, you get 3-star Eddies, and in the 1st stage, you get a 2-star Eddie. You get a Wickerman Eddie for 1st stage. You get Mummy Eddie for 2nd. You get a Soldier Eddie for 3rd, and for 4th you get Run to the Hills Eddie, which is at 4 stars. You know, when you actually do get him in the game, and out of the rare souls, and another interesting thing, the game pumps out Iron Knight at you like crazy as well. Iron Knight is basically your gems in the game, or your crystals, because they pump out a ton. And of course, for basically premium pack, which are, in this game is basically 10 rare souls. It's 675 Ironite. You can very easily achieve that, just simply by completing the achievements. And also by completing the skull quests. But that's another interesting thing. The skull quests are a lot of fun to do. And they add a certain challenge to the game. And of course, now, okay, when it comes to actual gameplay itself, this is one of the first ever games that actually takes advantage of the touch feature. Yeah. As in, you basically get a chance to deal additional damage through perfect hits. In which some achievements, some skull quests require you to get a certain amount of perfect hits to complete the level, to get a reward. Because you get 1 IRA per skull quest you complete. There's the fury abilities. They're basically your ultimates. You unleash them. You can't unleash them when your fury bar is full. There was what really help your fury bar real good is using the Sentinel Allied Soldier. Sentinel Allied Undead Soldier. Undead Allied Soldier. That guy will help build up real fast. And his basic skill is basically what does it. It steals 20% of the fury bar, which means you get 20% of the enemy's fury bar. And so you generate fury for your special stats. Certain characters, I'll let you guys get the game a try for yourself. It's gonna be like, what else is there to say? There's a lot of stuff that it does differently that I actually do appreciate. And, I'll see you guys later. Peace.